especially if you want to stick to that kind of price with that kind of budget. Under 300 is getting really hard at the moment. I'm surprised they didn't look at going like guarantor or anything, because that way you don't have to put down any funds. But maybe it's something that you guys can look at next time. If you do a guarantor, then you basically don't have to put down that 50K savings of yours. You put down basically no money. But the good news is, like, if that's something that you guys thought about later on, like you've got a 21-day period where if we go through properties and one really jumps out and it's an amazing deal, then you've got 21 days to basically figure out what finance you want then to do. Yeah, you've got 21 days after you find the property to then work out what finance options you want. Perth is really the place to invest at the moment. We're still buying properties in Brisbane, however, but Perth has just got the affordable ones. It's basically, Perth is like Brisbane that 3 years ago, because Brisbane's already had a massive amount of growth in the last 3 years, the last shortest amount of time. Perth, in a sense, hasn't had that growth in quite a while, which is a good sign, believe it or not, because like that was exactly what happened in Brisbane. Brisbane was flat for 10 years and then it went through that big growth cycle. So it's literally happening right now that Perth is jumping up. It's just the types of properties, like I wish in that 240, 230, 250 kind of range, we were getting those types of properties like we were in Queensland that are like, the modern townhouses and stuff like that, the modern 3-bed, 2-bath kind of properties for that price. But with inflation, it's just pushed up those prices. And that's just what always happens. One of the things I like to do, of course, with buying properties is trying to take the emotion out of it. So some properties you buy are modern, some are a little bit older, as long as they're livable and, solid investments. The vacancy rates in Perth and throughout metro areas of Australia are literally like almost 0%. Like stuff gets rented within hours and 90% of the properties we pick up are already tenanted anyway. To get an affordable property, some people always think that you have to go to a really rough area or really far out, 40, 50, 60 kilometers away from a city. In that kind of budget, you get maybe like a 2-bedroom or a 1-bedroom unit, but you do get it in a really good location in the Perth market. Thanks so much. Look forward to it. I'll chat to you real soon.